you know what? If you're in Melbourne right now, I seriously feel for you. Because at the moment in Melbourne, there's World War III, there's earthquakes. You know the movie 2012? I think it was based on Melbourne.
And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
The Lebbie podcast is the best podcast in the area, and you can't change my mind.
Looking like a bad man sing. Looking like a bad man sing.
I don't know the words.
This is the shittest song I've heard.
I don't know the words to this song. Bro. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
You know what? I thought that song was over from when that trend started. You know that trend when...
I think it's a fair judgment to say that he has been overused.
People literally thought TikTok was Tinder at one point.
24, Bankstown,
No.
6'10",
No.
fucking Siberian.
Western Sydney. Terrorist.
Bro, you know what? I was so tempted to make a TikTok dissing that trend. But I never did. I don't know. I just never had time. I just didn't have time. But that song, I swear to God, the trend is over and it's still coming up on my FYP.
Bro, I still hear that song. What made it worse... The guy's a marketing genius. The guy that sang it, he made it worse by actually doing it.
Isn't it like African and...
It's African,
Tunisian?
Nigerian, Moroccan.
Moroccan, something like that.
But he made it worse by actually releasing an acoustic version, which people would not fucking stop playing now.
And hello, you got every
so now
girl.
it's just like... Bro, I swear, I saw one where the lady, you could not even hear her. It's mainly his voice, and she's acting like, I just done something there. All you can hear is his voice. Like, you can't even hear the voice.
All right, look, I gotta say though, his voice is pretty good. He's got a pretty good voice.
Bro, it's pretty
good. But the song was nice.
It's fucking annoying.
The song was nice the first 15, 20, 30, 50, 45 times I've heard it.
But that's the
After
thing.
that, bro, it just started getting annoying, bro.
But that's the thing with TikTok.
You know what it's
they
like?
They just ruin every song.
You know what it's like?
What
you know about rolling down in the deep when your brain goes numb?
You know you right now just singing like that right now. It makes me want to punch you.
That's
in the
what
face.
I'm saying, but that's how that song
I just want to punch you in the face right now.
Well, that's not what Maui Duori is going to do, is it? Because I'm going to punch him back, and I'm going to punch him hard, and I'm going to make sure he falls on the ground on his face.
Fuck,
Teeth knocked out. But do you know how to rap? Throw me a bar right now. Quick one. I'll
throw you a bar, but I'll tell you something. The gap between your tooth, it ain't that far from... Wait, that's actually a compliment. Fuck.
You say you can drive. You say you can drive, but do you even have a car? Maui Duori is going to win this battle because I can't even fart. No, look, listen.
Maui Duori can't even show his natural self.
You know what? He released...
His head makes me want to punch him from here to that
Shut up for a second. Shut up for a second, please. Can I talk?
Because this is me on a daily basis. He doesn't let me talk.
But...
He doesn't let me talk.
Because I want to talk about this Maui Duori reaction.
Let me talk.
I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this Maui Duori reaction, yeah? Like... The thing is, I don't know how to react, bro. I don't know how to react, all right? I reacted to his diss, okay? His supposed diss. He called it a diss. He hyped everyone up. He's like, yalla, I'm going to freaking drop a diss. I'm going to diss the Lebbie. I'm going to diss Mahmoud.
To be fair.
I was so keen. I'm like, bro, it's the first time someone disses me. Like, people have roasted me, but no one's ever actually done a full diss track on me. So I'm like, bro, I can't wait to hear this. I'm listening to it. And then I'm like, bro, where the fuck's the diss? But the thing is, like, he's got bars. The guy's got bars. And obviously, I kissed his ass and he loved it. Obviously.
Well, I don't know.
I just seen his reaction just before we started this podcast. He loved me kissing his ass. I wasn't really kissing his ass. Look, I'm an honest person. I can't lie.
But in bars, you mean, like, for example, the line where he goes, even your maze wants the uck phase?
Pig Latin. Who the...
Boom, boom.
Yeah, no, my favorite bar...
It's decent.
No, my favorite bar was when he growled. I'll give her a growl. And then I'm like, all right,
decent,
that was good.
I got pissed off at you because, like, in the reaction, you kissed his ass way too much. I'm like, you just kissed his ass.
Bro, the thing is, I wasn't kissing his ass. I was just being, like, legit. Like, all right, bro, I don't like the guy, okay? I don't like the guy. Fucking, I can't wait to knock him out. But, I'm the type of person, right? I can't fake shit. I can't sit there and say, no, shit, cuz it's shit. I don't like it. It's like, okay, I'm bopping to it, cuz I was literally bopping to it. I was like, yeah. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, then I noticed myself bopping to it in the camera and I'm like, I shouldn't be bopping to this, bro. Stop fucking bopping to it. And then I'm like, all right, I'll be honest here. I didn't really kiss his ass. I didn't say it's the best song I've ever heard. I just said.
You said bars.
It's good bars. It's good bars. No, it is good bars though.
It's okay. Look,
Listen,
I'm
I've never
I'm
rapped,
not singing.
okay?
I'm not judging like a fucking Dr. Dre. I'm fucking
No,
Kanye West or
no.
something.
We've never. Have you ever produced a song?
Nah. But
I don't know how the fuck we're gonna release this diss track. We're gonna do it, okay? Don't fucking write us
best
off.
believe we're gonna do it.
Don't write us off because we've done everything so far. We've done a podcast, we've done a mukbang, we've done skits, we've done vlogs, we've done a live streaming gaming. What have we left? The only thing we've probably left is this diss track, and now we're gonna step into new territory. And you know what? I love being there. I'm the type of person.
Yeah.
I love when you throw me in places I don't know.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that. I
feel
love
like
the
you're
unknown. I
Your
love the unknown.
personality, judging your personality, you like to do new things and experiment.
That's exactly right.
love
You
to
know
do
me.
that.
I can't sit down in the same
You like
place
to
for ages.
experiment.
I like exploring. I like trying new things.
Mm.
I get bored, bro. If I'm sitting there doing the same thing, the only thing I don't get bored of is this
Yeah.
podcast.
What
And
I-
as you can see, we hardly skip a podcast. Like we will skip everything except the podcast
What-
because I love talking shit.
What I noticed with you is you're quick to get into hobbies, right? But you're
Yeah.
quick to get out of them.
Quick to get out of them. No,
You
but-
you bought a bike. You spent what, $300, $400 on a bike? I can't remember.
Yeah,
You bought it. You took it out 2 weeks,
the
and that's
tire's
it.
flat, but the tire's flat.
Fucking fix it.
Wait, because I don't want to fix it. You know why I don't want to fix it?
Bro.
Because I got bored of it. That's the thing. I tried it and I got bored of it. I'm not the
That's what
type
I
that
mean.
forces
That's what I
myself. If I don't like something, I don't force myself to do it. For example,
but you-
running. Did I stop running? I'm still into running. Okay. I love running because running is the only thing I actually enjoy as a physical activity. We'll get into what we're doing now recently. It's last 2 weeks I haven't ran, but it's because for a good reason. But the thing is, I like when I start a new hobby, right? And I like sticking to it until the point where I'm like, okay, this isn't benefiting me anymore, or I'm just not enjoying it. There's two things that keep me in a hobby. If it's either one, benefiting me, two, if I'm bored of it. If it's benefiting me but I'm bored of it, I'll still drop it. If I'm enjoying it but it's not benefiting me, I'll still drop it. So it has to keep those two things. It has to benefit me and it has to keep me.
I
keep me
reckon
entertained.
riding a bike's pretty fun. Like,
I mean,
I feel like you didn't experiment with it enough.
I did though. Oh, look, the
You
only,
rode it like
the only
once, I
problem
think.
is the only
Twice.
problem is I rode it in the area, right? You ride your bike in the area, cause there's look. Try riding your bike in the
Fuck rides
area,
a bike anymore.
bro. You got freaking AMGs coming down the street. Don't even look where they're going, and they might hit ya, bro. My life flashed before my eyes just going down Edgar Street on the
Listen,
bike. Imagine going down Edgar Street on the bike, okay? Then you
that
got
just
every
doesn't
second Lebo looking at ya, because you're a Lebo. You're
like, get the fuck off the
You're
road.
wearing Adidas shorts and you're wearing TNs, and then they look at you, this guy riding a bike. They're like, "Cuz, go buy a motorbike, cuz. What are you doing? What are you doing?" They laugh at you, bro.
Listen, I'm
Which
guilty.
Lebo do you know? Which Lebo do you know that rides a bike besides a motorbike? Cuz I ride a motorbike. Yeah, that's the only thing they
I
ride.
have seen a few kids in the area, but not like your
kids,
age.
bro. I'm 24, bro. I'm not fucking 15, 14. All right?
Is it weird now if someone just rides a bike in the area, like our age?
Our age, yes.
Is it weird?
Our age, yes. But actually, probably
Can we
not.
nor-
I don't know.
can we
Maybe
normalise
people are
riding-
going to watch this. But the thing is, it's all kids that are riding them. That's the bikes. They're all kids that are riding
Can we
them.
normalize riding bikes at our age? Can we just?
I
Start
think we
that?
should. Hey, but you know what? I've
I mean,
noticed
it's
an
healthy
increase.
and it's a good.
Every time I go for my walk, I've noticed an increase in kids riding bikes.
Yeah, no, I
gotta say.
But look, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of like when someone's riding their bike, taking up a whole lane in front of me. Like today, it happened. We were driving,
yeah,
right?
we were driving in the car.
This guy's on a bike taking the whole lane in front of me. So
Yeah.
like I can't, and it's on a roundabout, so there's no way I can like get around him. And he's like, I'm like, fuck, man, like, just get out of my way.
You know what?
Go on
They
the
always
footpath.
put you under pressure as well. Like, you know what? I feel like when they ride it, they don't even, they're in another world. I want to know what these bikers are thinking when they're in the middle lane, yeah?
It's like-
when they're in the middle of the lane, what are they thinking? Are they in like space? Are they, because bro, you beep, they don't even look, they don't even acknowledge you. You know what I do as well on purpose? I drive past them and I speed and my car's got an exhaust. So I speed and I show them, bro,
Yeah.
I look back in the rearview mirror to see if they
don't
cut.
get flustered.
Bro, they're just like,
Nah, they don't.
I'm like,
They
bro,
just
what
don't
the
get
f-
flustered.
They don't get flustered.
It's like they look at you, fucking non-economic saving fucking peasant.
I know, and they
It's
don't
like-
care. They're not a care in the world.
I will use petrol,
Bro,
I will spend
that
petrol.
one time I took the bike out, my life flashed 3 times before my eyes after just 100 meters of riding the bike.
Yeah.
So I think it takes great balls and
but
fucking
why can't we?
courage
But why can't we ride on the footpath?
because it's shit. They got people walking there and stuff. You'd prefer to not ride on the footpath.
Well, like,
I mean, I used to say the same shit.
we just.
Before I rode a
If I
bike,
see someone riding a bike, I just move. If I'm walking,
Yeah, look,
they
before-
move for you. They're not gonna sit there in the middle. No, you're not passing. Just go on the footpath. Like, why
No,
do you
no,
have to
but
go
the
on
thing is, I tried riding on the footpath because I never understood this until I started riding a bike
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah.
I was like, why the fuck do they take the road? Why don't they freaking take the footpath? And then I rode a bike myself and I'm like, the footpath is shit. Like, you don't feel like you're on a bike if you're on the footpath.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You want to feel like you're actually on a bike. So you take the road. And then I was trying my best not to take half the road.
Take the road, get a motorbike, get in the car. I was going to say, do you want to tell the people what we've been doing?
Yeah. But before that, like, let's just say the diss track is coming, okay? I don't know how to rap, okay? I'm not going to say I'm a rapper and I'm not even dapper. You know, I don't know how to rap. But I'm going to try it. All right, I'm going to give it my best shot. I'm trying to try and not be cringy, okay? Because it's fucking cringy. Like, imagine releasing a diss track. I've never thought in my life I'd ever release a diss track. And I know it's going to be cringy.
I've been in that YouTube world for a while where I've watched a lot of YouTubers and I've watched a lot of diss tracks.
I know.
And it's honestly,
I think it just takes you to the next step. Yeah. It's a hit or miss. It's hard.
Either you get it, you fucking nail it. Or
Look, I'm going to try my best, okay? Don't go too hard on me. It's my first ever diss track. Don't go too hard on me. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, move on.
But listen, anyway, regardless of who wins a diss track, I feel like a knockout or beating someone in a fight is more of an accomplishment than dissing someone.
100%.
Does that make sense? Like
110%.
At the end of the day,
So Moe, you might win the diss track, brother. But these hands...
Are you conceding defeat already?
These hands... No, I'm not conceding defeat. I'm just saying worst case scenario. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. The last week, okay? Actually, the last week and a half. So we've been on a journey, okay? We've hit this pretty well. For the last week and a half, I've been a bit not MIA on TikTok and Instagram and stuff, but I've been posting a bit less because we're fucking busy, man. We're getting to it. Like, we're working hard.
On the grind.
We're on the grind. And
on the fucking grind.
Shout out to the bearded athlete and Build Alpha. I know we mentioned him a lot, but the bloke's he's just a top bloke. He's just the type of bloke that you see him, you just want to shake his hand, all right? You just want to shake his hand.
With
just shake it.
With the bearded athlete. Why do we always call him the bearded athlete? Like, we know him personally.
Ahmed. Yeah, I know. Like, but because that's his handle. That's his like TikTok handle.
Known as the bearded athlete, but we know him as Ahmed.
So the bearded athlete, I don't know if you guys know him. Go search him up on TikTok. Okay, search him up on TikTok and see what he's about. The guy, literally, mashallah, he does push-ups and jumps 4 meters in the air whilst clapping, having an oats,
called? Superman punch? Superman.
Brother, I don't even know what the fuck it's called.
Superman
he does a push-up, okay? Listen to this. He does a push-up.
Hang on, let me
He jumps 4 meters in the air. He does 50,000 claps on one side, 50,000 claps on the back. He has an oats. He has his protein shake. He has 2 conversations on the phone. He does his emails, and then he comes back down and does another push-up. Mashallah, the guy is insane. The guy is insane, to say the least. And he just... I know for a fact that this guy got there because of sheer hard work. It wasn't like...
Yeah, there's no bullshit with
There's
Ahmed.
no bullshit with Ahmed. You know, like...
What you see is what you get with Ahmed.
100%. Like, he messaged us, him and the bearded athlete and Build Alpha. Build Alpha is another guy that's on Instagram as well. And he does a lot of good things in terms of working out and stuff. And me, to be honest with you, I've always ran, okay? All I did was run, bit of cardio. I never really done weights. I never really got into weights. I've got a weird body, okay? I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm pretty skinny. Like, I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm like, I don't have the best body, obviously, and I need a lot to improve on. And they probably saw that in me. And they're like, we want to help this guy. And obviously they saw Moses. He has a different kind of body to me. And they want to help him as well. And the thing with these guys is they just hit us up and they're like, look, we've made a program. They've made like a 6-week program. And it's like, literally has all the eating requirements, which we'll get into, which is so hard, by the way.
Yeah, that's one of the toughest parts, honestly.
I'm shocked because I just had a meal just before then.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts, the eating part.
The eating part is
so
hard.
Exercising as well, of course.
But they've also got us on a 5-day-a-week exercise. So it's like, bro, So they messaged us and they're like, you guys are lab rats, basically. So we're lab rats, and along with another 2 boys. I don't even know if I want to mention them, if they want to be mentioned, but another 2 boys. You guys probably know them.
Yeah.
So we're on this like program, right? We're lab rats at the moment. So they want to test us. They're testing us like lab rats and seeing how much we can progress in 6 weeks whilst following this strict diet plan and this strict working out. And like the first day we came in, we're like, yeah, you know, we came in, we're happy, we're excited and shit.
You're so thrilled on the first day. You're
so thrilled. I couldn't wait, you know. And we weighed in, you know what I mean? We had to take our shirt off, which was so exciting for this guy.
Very exciting.
Taking your shirt off in front of a bunch of blokes, weighing yourself and like, bro, fuck. It was very intimidating, right? And then we get there and we're so excited. And, you know, like the bearded athlete and Build Alpha, they see us and they're like, why are you smiling for? I mean, I don't know. I'm smiling because I'm happy to see you. It's the first time I ever meet the bloke. No, why are you smiling? Wipe that smile off your face. All right.
Yeah.
And then he's like, this isn't bullshit, guys. This is a golden opportunity. And I swear, this guy motivated the fuck out of me. Like, the way he talks.
That's what you get with Ahmed. It's
with
just
Ahmed
straight to
and Build Alpha, Jaden
as well.
Jaden as well. The way they talk to you, bro, it's like they want you to do so well. And not in just the sense that they're like, oh, you know, for them, it's more for you. Like, literally, they're like, this is for you. If you don't want to be here, you can leave. Straight up. Like, there's no bullshit. And I'm just like, wow, fuck, this is pretty fucking straight.
Yeah, I have a thing
pretty straightforward.
Where when I go training, you see me, I don't talk much because I don't know if it's just with me. Even when I've done jiu-jitsu, I don't talk much when I train because, like, once you get to talking, you start having fun, and then you're like, the seriousness aspect of it is going down, and the fun aspect is going up, which is not what you want when you're training. When you're training, you want to get in the zone, fuck everyone around me except the coaches. I'm just in the zone.
See that? I'm the complete opposite of that. I love talking. I love when I'm training. I like making jokes. You know what I mean? Because as you know me, naturally as a person, I like having a laugh. But from the first to second, third day there, they made me realize that it's not all fun and games, bro. Life isn't all just sunshine and rainbows. Life is not about just having the easy way 24/7. Okay, fuck, I'm even sounding like the bit of athlete now. Because he fucking, you know what? The first day we got there, I don't know if you guys know who David Goggins is. If you don't know who David Goggins is, search him up after this podcast. David Goggins is a guy that was like literally like 300 pounds, which is like 150 kilos or something. And he was 24 years old. He was an exterminator. That was his job. And then he wanted to really be like a SEAL Navy. But to be a SEAL Navy, you have to go through fucking really, really intense training. And like some program, show that. So see the difference between, look at him, look at how he was before. No, show that other photo where he's jacked up running. That was how he was, and that's how he is now. Look at the biggest difference. But just look at his body. Look at what this guy has done. This guy was literally 400 pounds. He was an exterminator, and his life was going nowhere.
Didn't he hold like the pull-up record or
That's
something?
what I'm saying, yeah. And then I'm getting to that. But the first thing he was trying to do was become a Navy SEAL, but he was scared of the water. So he was scared of like actually diving into the water and swimming underwater. He was just scared of drowning. And part of the Navy SEAL training, apparently they put weights to your foot and then they make you sink. And then you have to swim back up with so much upper body strength and so much power to get back to the top and survive.
Yeah.
Apparently some people have died.
What, in
the training, some people have died.
What's the compensation?
They're dead. That's what he said. He goes, 2 people died.
So what, you just die, that's it?
You die, that's it. You don't make it through the training.
Right.
That's how intense the training is.
Damn.
He goes, one guy died from...
There's no bullshit.
From exhaustion. One guy died from exhaustion. One guy died from like frostbite.
Imagine that being a cause of death. Like,
well, that's that.
Navy SEAL
some people just wanted to just go out like that. I think that's just how it was.
But obviously they'd sign something like you might.
Maybe they signed the waiver and then. But I don't know because bro, imagine putting weights to your foot and then you're fatigued and then you can't swim up and then no one's gonna save you.
Imagine the family. It's like
that's the thing. And he was so scared of the water and then he eventually got through the Navy SEAL training. The guy became a fucking savage. So if you see some of his videos, the guy literally like as he's running, he'll give motivation. But like, I know this fighter Ferguson. The motherfucker weighs in. And he's like, and he talks like that and he goes, stay hard. And then
there's a lot of people.
The bearded athlete, the first training or second training session we got there, for literally an hour straight, instead of putting music and stuff and how people put music in that, he put David Goggins talking for an hour. That motivated the fuck out of me because David Goggins is sitting there like, you know, you gotta find that, you gotta defeat that inner bitch. You gotta defeat your inner bitch. You know, you gotta find that strength.
He's right. You have to.
He goes. I don't start counting the reps until it hoots. And he's like, he's talking and he's talking. And then as you're doing like your fucking, your 5 kilos on each side of dumbbells, you're like, bro, this is nothing, man. You know what I mean? This guy's done like 4,000 pull-ups.
Yeah, he's got the world record for most pull-ups in 24 hours.
But yeah, man, that training that we're going through right now is so intense. Like I've never done weight training like that. And you know what? There's a lot of people that are training and probably that watch this podcast and stuff that train. And man, if you don't know the right form, I really, really recommend you to go and seek help. Go and seek actual advice from people that know their shit, like personal trainers, 100%. People that actually, know the fucking techniques and proper techniques behind the stuff. Because let me tell you something. I was training at World Gym, okay? I was training at a gym for a while. Not like consistently. Like I'd go once a month and then once every 2 weeks.
Not very consistent.
Not very consistent.
As I said, once you start something, that's just the quality you have, which you have to change. I'm going to say straight up to you.
I know, but that's the thing. I got to start enjoying.
You got to commit to things.
I got to start committing to things I don't like. That's what I got to do better. I got to start committing to things I don't like better. But yeah, as I was saying, like I was going to the gym and I was doing everything and working out and not knowing the real technique. And I bet there's a lot of people out there that go, yeah, brother, I'll bench this much or I'll bench that much. But they're not actually benching the right way. Like they're not doing the proper technique.
Yeah.
And there's so much to it.
That'll stuff you up long term.
Bro, it was the injuries.
You do not even
you
realize.
will be so injury prone. Yeah. The thing is, like, he taught us, he's been teaching us the proper technique. It's not about weight. It's not always about weight. At second day, we were benching the bar. And we were struggling benching the bar because there's no conditioning. But the thing is, now I know how to do the form. Like, okay, I can't bench fucking 200 kilos, or I can't bench 150 kilos, or 100 kilos, or 80 kilos. But I know that I can put my hand up and say, yes, I know how to do the technique. Which is going to, obviously help me to be less injury prone.
Yeah, less injury prone.
You know what I mean? So there's so much to it, like grabbing the bar, tensing your back and like sort of pretending there's a pencil. Like there's so much form. Yeah. There's so much form. And I'm like sitting there and I'm listening and I'm like, bro, this makes so much sense. And even leg day and then, doing back and shoulders and chest and everything. And like we're basically doing the whole workout. And then the thing is, every workout, so we get through this whole workout, like, so we'll do, for example, biceps and chest. And we'll do all these different workouts, and then it doesn't end there. What do we do the last 15 minutes?
Oh, we do like a HIIT workout?
It's called a HIIT workout. It's a high intensity interval training.
Yeah.
I didn't know what HIIT was before
Basically, like bursts of energy, doing stuff that require bursts of energy, whether it's like sprinting.
I'm telling you, there's one thing that we do. There's one thing that we do that I had nightmares. I am not even joking. Wallah, I had nightmares about it. And I even told Ahmed, I told Jaden that. I go, bro, I had nightmares about this. The assault bike. If you guys don't know what an assault bike is, it's one of those, those like bikes that you jump on and you pedal. But it's got so much weight and it's got the fan. So you power the fan. But you're not only pedaling, you're using your arms as well. And you're pedaling and you got the bearded athlete and then you got Jaden there and Ahmed. And they're telling you. Come on, give me 40 seconds.
That's the one.
Sure.
There you go.
That assault bike, oh my God. If you don't have an assault bike, you've never tried it, jump on one and the intensity of this workout. Bro, I swear to God, the first time I done it, I genuinely felt my brain about to burst out of my head. That's how much blood was pumping.
I feel like this is how I feel like training is. Training is like, what, 70% mental?
It is mental.
20% physical and probably like 10% discipline.
70% mental is a very good point because there's a lot of times where you're like, oh, that's it, I can't do anymore. And then for some reason, you get this burst of energy out of nowhere because you think, like I started thinking, no, I'm a bitch if I don't. Like do you ever do that? Like when you're doing reps, you're like, oh, 8, 9, and then you're like, you know what, I'm a bitch if I don't do 12.
Yeah, you're like,
and then you tell yourself you're a bitch if you don't do 12. So you literally find that energy out of nowhere. You do the extra 2 reps, and then you realize, bro, it was just a mental barrier. There's a lot of mental barriers. If you can get past those mental barriers, then you can do anything. Literally, you can do anything, man.
Legit, if you're stopping your set with like 2 reps left,
I got so embarrassed. Jaden gave me so much shit for that. Like I was doing the goblet
like
squats.
You're 80% of the way there. You're really gonna stop now?
Yeah, I was doing the goblet squats. I got up to the 10th rep and I had 12 reps and I stopped. And he's like, "What the fuck?" He goes, "Why are you stopping for?" He goes, "You have 2 reps left. How much of a bitch are you if you're going to stop and you have 2 reps left?"
He's right.
And I looked at myself. I'm like, what the fuck? What kind of inner bitch am I to stop when there's only 2 reps left? Only 2 reps to stop and knowing I'm going to have to do those reps eventually and still stopping. And then I'm like, you know what? Nah, I'm going to do this. Bang, bang, did the other 2 reps. And I'm like, bro, I actually done it. It was just a mental barrier.
You just have to get past that mental barrier. That's all.
But yeah, man. And then that HIIT workout, man. The freaking assault bike.
The sprinting,
killer.
assault bike.
By the way, we're taking videos and stuff, so you guys will see a lot of the videos soon. Not long.
That's going to be fun to watch.
You're going to see us in a different state on that video. And that's the thing. That's what we want to show. We'll probably release some vlogs ourselves as well. We'll release some vlogs about it and stuff.
Yeah, we should actually take some footage.
You know what? Let's start taking some footage and make a vlog about it.
Take the camera and...
We want to show you guys, but this is real shit. Like, we're not going to show you like us smiling and doing. You're going to see us crying.
There's no smiling. If you're able to smile and able to talk,
you're not working hard enough.
You're not working hard enough.
You're going to see us fucking gasping for air. You're going to see us almost dying, collapsing, and you're going to see us sweating like crazy, crying.
You know what's a good point that Jaden and Ahmed sometimes tell me? Like, if I'm doing, let's say I'm doing a set, and I'm like, oh, I can't do it anymore. If you're able to tell me you can't do it anymore, you have the energy to do it.
Yeah.
If you're going to tell me you're going to quit.
That's what he said. Like,
you have the energy not to quit.
Yeah. And
you have enough
a lot of these things are to failure. It's not like, do 12 reps and that's it. But then sometimes they go, nah, just do it to failure. And then you literally find that inner strength to go 12, 13, 14, 15. And then you're like,
those squats.
You're going down for the squat and then you're like 16. And then by the last one, you shouldn't be able to get up. That's how much you should work yourself. And it's crazy, man. But that's not the hard part here. There's another aspect to this, which is the eating.
Yes.
The eating. So he's got us on a program. I have to have 200 grams of protein a day. You know what? 200 grams of protein a day? I've never had 200 grams of protein a day in my life.
You know what? I feel like I'm not counting enough. I feel like
I need to count more as well.
I need to count more.
I need to get protein powder first of all because I'm doing this without
eating
protein.
clean. Look, I'm eating clean. I'm eating the right
Much
foods,
more clean.
But I'm not counting my macros enough.
Chicken
Chicken
and rice, bro. Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Veggie. Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Salmon.
I'm sick of tuna. I'm sick of chicken
and salmon.
And
salmon, I'm sick. I had it like 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Salmon.
More so tuna. Tuna, I'm sick of. I haven't had it in a couple of days now because I've been avoiding it. I'll have chicken. I'll have lamb shawarma or something instead.
Yeah.
Because, bro, it's the point you just get sick of food. You just can't do it anymore.
Bro, and today they sent me a dessert box. It's TNT Desserts. Shout out on Instagram. They sent me a dessert box and it was crazy. So I had a little bit of a chocolate. I'm not going to lie. Look, Jaden's going to be angry. I had a little bit of chocolate because bro, it's so hard, like, because you got to actually count, like, there's so much to it. It's like, I never knew there was this much. You even have to count your carbs, your fats, your veggies, your greens, this and that. And it's like, he's got us on a program to eat 4 to 5 times a day. Never in my life have I eaten 4 to 5 times a day. The most I eat on a lucky day is 3 times a day.
That's the hardest part, getting enough meals, because I have oats, then I have the
thing is, I skip breakfast.
Eggs, then I have the tuna and rice. And then
all my life, I have skipped breakfast. Okay, it's a bad thing. I know it's a bad thing, but I don't know. I'm just used to it. I just tend to freaking skip breakfast. It's not a good thing, but the thing is, what have we noticed so far? When you tell people, like, now we're on a diet, yeah, we're trying to eat healthy. I'm sitting there, I'm trying to like count my macros, this and that, eat the proper protein, bro. When you tell your mum or dad or any Arab that you're dieting, it's like they take it to heart.
It's an insult.
I don't know. Why is it an insult to them?
You're dieting?
انت diet? شو هالدايت؟ شو هالدايت?
Why are you trying to better yourself? What are you doing?
Why are you trying to work on yourself? You know, and you're sitting there and you're trying to work on yourself. You're trying to like obviously become a better person.
Bro, it is such a rare thing with Arabs.
They hate it.
On a diet.
They take it to heart, like you're offending them by being on a diet.
Oh, bro, you know, lucky now we're in lockdown, but when you go to a relative's house, you say you're on a diet, bro. That is just
when they offer you food, they offer you sweets, and you're like, nah, I'm on a. He's on a diet! He's on a diet! And everyone's like, he's on a diet!
He's on a diet?
It's a big announcement. What do you mean? And they're like, bro, yeah, I'm on a diet.
What, you're eating healthy and shit? Why are you trying to better
What's this?
Why?
Is this drugs?
What?
They look at the protein shake. Is this drugs?
Some people say, why? What do you mean why, bro? I'm just trying to better myself.
Trying to better myself. That's one part of it, but what's the other aspect of it? When you're trying to count your macros, you sit there, you have to count. There's an app where it's called Fitness Pal, all right? You count your macros, you count your calories, MyFitnessPal. Bro, the hardest thing to do is when your mum makes bazella, okay? Your mum either makes bazella, fasulya orders, freaking bamia orders. How the fuck are you going to count the macros there? How are you going to sit there and go, all right, there's this much protein in this. When your mum fucking loads it with lahmi, loads it with,
a good point.
Loads it with bazella.
Like, how are you going to count Spanish orders or bazella?
How are you going to, what are anib? My mum's like, what are anib's healthy.
Bro,
what are anib healthy?
Kuse.
Kusa blaban. She goes, Kusa blaban's healthy. I'm like, Mum, how am I going to count the macros? How much protein is in this?
It's such a struggle.
She's like, Kusa, it's very good protein. I'm like, Mum, how much protein is in this? How do I put it into my macro calculator?
But full credit to my mum, because she's,
I got to say, now
she's been working hard. Bro,
only the first few days she struggled a bit, but now that we actually, because what we had to do was actually go out, buy all the stuff, buy all the chicken and stuff, so we can actually give her the right ingredients to show her this is what we have to eat, Mum. Not basil loaders, chicken and rice. Not basil loaders.
Vegetables.
Vegetables and rice. Not fasulya.
She's got the hang with it. She's got.
But now she's sort of getting the hang of it. She's like giving us our prep meals and little Tupperwares and stuff. Take it to work. Even at work, bro. People are like, "Oh, you on a diet, mate?" Mate, I'm just trying to eat healthy. Like, fuck, all right.
Mate, get a sausage roll up, yeah. What the fuck is that?
Get a sausage roll up, yeah.
Nah, but yeah.
I don't know why they take offense to it. It's just such a. I'm still not over it.
Listen. There's something with us Arabs, like with our culture specifically. Yeah. Like I remember the last time we went to Lebanon, there's a lot of the sitting down. There's a lot of in our culture where we take things too lightly, health-wise. Like if you're not putting yourself at least once a week through some kind of physical strain or like exercise.
It can't. Yeah, it's not good for you if you're not.
It's
and
not
that's
good.
the thing that we care too much about, like being buff, like being solid, being fucking jacked. You know what I mean? Cause on the roads, trending sus, this and that.
On the gear.
We don't really look at the health part. You know, like how's your health doing? You know, how do you feel mentally, physically?
Yeah.
Honestly, the best thing that's come out of this training, not only the physical health that I've been feeling better, but also mentally, bro.
100%.
Like after a hard workout, after sweating and doing a hard workout,
you feel so good.
the high, I call it a high. You get this sense of high. You're not high, like really high, but like you just feel happy, euphoric. That's the word, euphoric. You feel euphoric. You feel like very happy. You just feel accomplished. All right, and that's the thing. There's not many people in the Arab community that I know of, besides like the bearded athlete Ahmed and Jaden and stuff, that are like big on fitness, like our age, like for example, our generation. There's no athletes. We've talked about this before. I know we have, but like the bearded athlete is just a prime example.
You can count them with your hands.
You probably count them with your hand, like, and then again they'll probably do that, but then they'll go have lines at Meriton's on the weekend.
Yeah, I feel
you know
like,
what I noticed? There's a lot of Arabs. Sorry to cut you off, but there's a lot of Arabs.
It's not the first time you said that, but
No, seriously. But this is one point I wanted to make. This is the final point I'll make on it.
Yeah.
There's always Arabs that think if you take a vitamins, if you take black seed oil, and if you take fish oil, you can have whatever the fuck you want. You can rack lines on the at Meritons. You can Adagil, you can vape, you can eat Maccas every day. As long as I'm having my black seed oil, cuz. I'm having my vitamin C, cuz. I'm having my vitamins, cuz. I can eat whatever I want. No, bro, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that. Your guy would have a burger, right? He'd have pizza, and then he'd be like, nah, cuz, but I'm having my black seed oil. Obviously, black seed oil has a lot of benefits. It's great. Take it. Obviously, take it. It's so good for you.
It's like you make a food pyramid.
But you got to obviously have the right dietary requirements as well.
If you would make a food pyramid out of these guys, it'd be like, what would it be like? Fucking 80% lines, 20% fucking
20%
10%
vapes,
Maccas.
10% vapes, and then like 5% black seed oil, and then like doing arms and biceps.
Look, but he's got the vitamins. To be fair,
he's got the vitamins.
The vitamins are there.
He's got the vitamins.
In the food pyramid.
He's got the vitamins, but he does everything under the sun. But he's got the vitamins. The vitamins are sort of like balance it out.
Yeah,
I've seen them, bro. There's so many guys on Instagram and stuff. I'm not going to mention any names, but they have their vitamins. They show their vitamins in the morning. They take all these vitamins, but then, cuz, what do you do on the weekend? What are you feeding your liver? What are you feeding your lungs, bro? That's like, you got to compensate. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What was I going to say? Fuck, you made me forget what I was going to say. But I was going to say something else as well. I feel like you earn your meals when you exercise and when you're physical exercising, and you know you earn your meals.
100%. It's very like you feel happy when you have your meals. And the thing I've noticed the most difference while having these clean meals is I don't feel like that food coma after.
Yes.
You know, usually when you have like Maccas or you have like a shitty meal and then you eat and then after you feel fucked, like you feel like, usually the one thing, notice what do I never do before a podcast?
Usually never eat.
I never eat. I usually don't eat at all. Like even if I have to starve myself, I don't like eating before a podcast.
I'm the
like I wait, like I can go 4 or 5 hours before a podcast not eating. But this time, because we're eating clean, I go, you know what? I'll eat before a podcast. Because usually what happens to me is after I have my dinner, specifically dinner, I'll just feel lethargic. Like I don't want to do anything. I just want to sit there, watch TikTok, watch YouTube, and just do nothing. But now I had my like fish and rice and stuff and veggies, and I feel okay. I feel light.
You feel good.
I feel good. Like I don't feel like, oh, bro, I can't be bothered. No, I feel good. You know what I mean? And that's the difference. And that's why I don't mind it.
I feel like we've been a lot on this topic. But anyway, one last thing I wanted to say. I feel like I don't crave sweets as much now. Because I've passed that 1 week. I don't crave the unhealthy stuff for some reason.
Only today I had a bit of chocolate. But that was it. It was okay. Dark chocolate's not bad, but...
I would never... Listen, dark chocolate... When I'm not on a diet, I would never go, oh,
you know what? Listen, if you're not on a diet and you have dark chocolate, you're a psychopath. I'm being legit. If you're not on a diet and you have dark chocolate, just stop. Yeah. Stop. What are you trying to do? Okay? I am only having dark chocolate because I feel peckish. Because I feel peckish and I'm like, bro, I need...
Build Alpha's favorite word.
Build Alpha's favorite word. If you feel peckish, have some dark chocolate. And it's the only chocolate I'm eating and I'm like, bro, I hate this.
Feels peckish.
I fucking hate it.
Every 5 minutes.
80%. But there's some people that have 95% dark chocolate. Cuz, go eat the tree. Go pick the cacao. Go pick the cacao straight off the tree and eat it. Go do that.
Why'd you say like an import? Cacao?
Cacao. That's how it is, right?
Cacao.
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 Clip that shit. But anyway,
yeah.
yeah. So what else has been happening, bro? There's a lot happening in
bro.
Melbourne.
There's been a lot of shit happening. COVID-wise.
Melbourne, bro. Melbourne. Listen, Melbourne. What the fuck is going on in Melbourne?
Bro.
Are you like honestly? I thought Sydney was bad. Wallah, I thought Sydney was. I thought Sydney was like the worst place to be, and I've said that on my podcast before. I've said Sydney's. I want to leave Sydney, but you know what? If you're in Melbourne right now, I seriously feel for you, because at the moment in Melbourne there's World War III, there's earthquakes. You know the movie 2012? I think it was based on Melbourne. I genuinely think it was based on Melbourne at this point.
Bro, it's a war zone. I sent you a TikTok.
It's a war zone, bro.
I saw like people throwing. Basically there was a video where they were throwing shit at like some union because the main thing about it is it's tradies and it's like
I keep seeing the tradies in the videos.
It's construction workers that are mainly behind this protest because apparently the union's not backing them in the fight against vaccinations.
Yeah.
Because they're like, there's a law where it's like, in order to be in construction, in order to work, you have to be double vaccinated, which they're gonna do. Which
yeah,
the union
and obviously the
with.
tradies are against that, so that's why they're saying no, we don't want to work.
Yeah, that's why.
But I thought, you know, that 2-week construction shutdown.
Yeah,
I thought that was because of
the
protests.
It's like people wearing masks, flares,
crazy, man. That's
flares
crazy.
and shit. It's like a
it looks like, you know what? It looks like straight out of the movie Joker. Like, you know, the Joker at the end when the Joker was released.
Except with tradie shirts.
Except with tradie shirts. Like, that's crazy. Like, when did the tradies become so vocal, man?
Let me pull up.
Like, it's crazy. Like, that stuff, you don't... I never ever thought, like, in my life, we'd ever see something like this in Australia.
No, never. I never thought that as well.
I never in my life thought, like, wow, bro. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, fuck. Like, people throwing shit at a building. Remember the Black Lives Matter protests in America? It's kind of reminding me of that a bit. But in Melbourne.
Sorry about that.
I don't know what you were trying to do there.
You're gone. Anyway,
crazy,
I wanted to pull up the video I see.
Yeah.
There was a video I seen, which was it this one?
I don't know, but yeah, like it's crazy, man. Like far out.
No, that's not it. Anyway, never mind.
One place. Look, one place right now that needs help is probably Melbourne, because man, like especially after all that, you know what they'll tell you though? They would sit down and tell you, "Wait, brother, listen. What are you looking at?"
I'm trying to find the one.
No, but I want to tell you something.
Yeah.
They'll look at you.
I found it by the way. Oh no,
it's unavailable.
They've
probably taken it down. But anyway, what the video is people literally throwing stuff at a building, at like the union building, because the tradies are so angry that the union is sticking by the government instead of sticking by the tradies. But one thing I wanted to say was that there's people that will turn around and tell you, you know about that earthquake that happened in Melbourne? They'll sit around and they'll tell you, "Cuz, what do you mean? Dan Andrews, he planned that, cuz. You know why he planned? You know why he planned that earthquake?
Why?
Because it deviates people from the situation of what's happening with the union." You know what? Dan Andrews actually planted that earthquake. I call me a conspiracy theorist, call me whatever you want. That earthquake was planned. It was planned.
But who's better, Gladys or Dan Andrews?
Oh, bro, I think it's like comparing who's better, fucking shit or fucking vomit. What's better, shit or vomit? There's no proper answer.
There's something I find annoying with New South Wales and their press conferences for COVID, which is like they never mention mental health or strategies against
never
against like anxiety and stress, to reduce that. They never mention that.
You know what was wrong?
It's always like,
all that. It's always like cases. It's every morning. Remember, for like 3 months straight, we were just sitting there and it's like, today there was 1,300 cases and 40 and 4 deaths and this and that. And then they'll talk about like, please stay home, please follow the new World Health Order, please this and that. But they'll never actually, imagine they spent an hour on each day like that 11 a.m. update that everyone somehow is glued to the TV to watch, sit there and say, these are steps you can take in order to better your mental health.
Exactly.
These are steps you can take in order to better your physical health. These are steps you should be taking now.
Up the Melbourne protests
to keep exactly. These are steps you'll take in order to keep sane during lockdown. Like there's no emphasis on that. There's no emphasis on trying to better people.
It's always about
like stay home, stay home. Do this, do that, do this.
Wear a mask. Stay home. Don't you go out.
Yeah. It's
want to
exercise? Lot about control, man. It's
Look,
a lot.
You can exercise. Like,
I'm pro-choice. I've said it before. I'm pro-choice.
They never like. It's always you can exercise. It's not you should exercise. Go out there and exercise.
Yeah,
because it's better for your mental health. It's never that.
No, but could they even do an hour segment of like, even a podcast? Why not just do a podcast? Put the Lebbie podcast. Wallah, put us instead.
Imagine
put us instead at 11 a.m.
Imagine us mentioning the COVID cases. Brother, listen. Today, and then you cut me off while I'm saying the cases. Today there was 5,300. Wait, and then you cut me off.
Yeah. And
you always cut me off.
But like, if honestly, just do a podcast for an hour or something, and just like, talk about the betterment of people.
Yeah.
One guy that's been doing a lot of talking is Rami from Russia.
Yes.
Rami from Russia is I don't know if you guys know him, but he's been very vocal about his basically his thoughts, and you can agree with him, you cannot, based on his views. I don't really care.
By the way,
what I'm trying to say,
the owner of Russia, right?
This is the owner of Russia, is Rami. Obviously had a very infamous run-in with the cops when I think one of his staff was supposedly not wearing a mask or something, and then they came in and they done that whole live and shit. But the thing is, that guy's very vocal, and he's very vocal about trying to keep businesses open. He's very vocal about trying to, improve the betterment of people, the health of people. And I respect him, man. I respect people like that have a big say in the community, like Rami, who's got a big fucking say in the community because of his chain restaurant and because of his following and stuff. Yeah. He's sitting there and he's saying stuff in the community that's right. Like, he's saying we should stand together. He's saying, I don't care this might sound controversial, I don't give a fuck. But he's saying, I don't care when everything opens up, whether you're vaccinated, unvaccinated, whatever the fuck you are, you should be allowed to come into the restaurant. And yes, I agree with Rami on that. Why I agree with Rami on that is because I'm pro-choice, okay? I'm pro-choice in the sense where I believe that if you take the proper precautions, exactly what Rami said, I'm not saying don't get vaccinated, okay? Don't take this the wrong way. I'm saying if you're unvaccinated because of a special reason or because you simply don't want to get vaccinated and it's your choice, then you should have some sort of safety precautions put in measure in the restaurant, like what Rami was suggesting, in order to accommodate for you. You know what I mean? We don't want this vax, anti-vax, this and that. So much divide.
But if you're just following everyone else based on the idea that they don't want to get vaxxed, and you're following that trend, you have no right. You should get
100%. If you're just following the trend,
you have a valid reason.
If you have a valid reason not to get vaxxed, don't get vaxxed. But the thing is, people should, as Rami said, people should be all accommodated for. This is a free world, okay? This is a world where we're all living in. Yeah. We breathe the same air. We live in the same world. We all do the same things.
Yeah, I feel like the government is indirectly pushing this narrative to where like it'll end up being you have the vaxxed people and you have the unvaccinated people.
It's
the unvaccinated.
It's apartheid, bro.
Exactly.
What's the difference?
You remember racism? Yeah.
What's the difference between vaccinated, unvaccinated, black and white back in the 1960s? Honestly, if you think about it, what were black people not allowed to do back in the 1960s? Sit in a bus, go to a restaurant, go to this toilet.
The toilets
were separated.
Buses were different.
Bro, that's how it's becoming. It's becoming like black and white. It's becoming like apartheid. It's becoming like, why has it become like that? It's becoming so divided. I never thought of it like that. But now that I think about it more and more, the more that this sort of, pushing this narrative on only allowing vaccinated people into restaurants and only allowed vaccinated people into this place, no, fuck off. There shouldn't be like. Yeah,
I'm vaccinated. But
I'm vaccinated as well.
I look at
Don't
this.
Don't look at me and say, "Oh, this guy's anti-vax and that." Whether I'm anti-vax or whether I'm not,
it's not that at all.
It's just I believe pro-choice, and we shouldn't discriminate someone based on their fucking personal choice. That's all I'm trying to say. We shouldn't discriminate someone based on their personal choice. These tradies, they don't want to get vaxxed. They should be allowed to work. I don't care how you take this. They should be allowed to work. Yeah. They should be allowed to work under safe precautions that accommodate for them, pretty much. All right? I'm just saying it how it is. People should be allowed.
Even if we do get vaccinated, there's going to be a booster shot every year.
Yeah. Like they're saying the studies out of.
That's just the start. Israel. Look, that's just the start. There could be other things we might need to take, but I'm not against that. I'm not against getting vaccinated, but I am against segregating.
Segregating, yes. I'm against segregating. Segregating is when it becomes scary.
Yes.
And we've seen it for a while. Like, we've seen it, like, as we were mentioning, bro, 1960s, the 1950s, Rosa Parks, all these people, all these Malcolm X, all these influential people, they pushed to stop this segregation between black and white. So now we have this segregation between vaccinated and...
People might say that's a reach, but...
If you know what? It's not a reach, but if you look at it, it's becoming like that. It is becoming like that. And even the people that are on... the people, like, you see them that are vaxxed, Why are they boasting about it? Why are people saying I'm vaxxed like I'm privileged? Why are people saying, yes, I'm vaxxed, look at me, I'm privileged?
That's a good
You're
point.
not privileged.
I see a lot of
It's just your choice.
Yeah.
I got vaxxed. I never boasted about it. I never said, I'm above you because I'm vaxxed. I never said that.
I never made like a full lengthy post.
No, because I am in no way, shape or form privileged or above someone based on the fact that I'm vaxxed, based on the fact that I made a personal choice to get vaxxed. And you're not above me if you're anti-vax. We're on the same level. We're same people. We're just, we shouldn't be segregated. This person's that, this person's that.
All I know is I want to get out of this dreadful lockdown.
Oh, honestly. Man,
I don't know what cost that's going to come at, how many protests we're going to have, how many...
It's crazy because we always thought Australia was like the safest country. We're far away from everything. We're in the bottom part of the earth. Yeah. Bro, and now it's all riots, bro. Look at Melbourne. It's crazy.
I feel like every other country now is like chill. And
I know. America's chill. Bro, UK's chill. You look at all these YouTubers and stuff. They're all traveling.
All chill. They're hanging out.
They're all doing music festivals. Yeah. They're all doing shows. We're sitting here. We're arguing between vax and anti-vax.
And what's funny is at one point we were that country. We were
that country. Yeah. We were laughing at them. And now it's the opposite. It's like we're delayed.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy because when have we ever experienced something like what's happening in Melbourne? Besides, when was the last time we experienced something like that? Probably like the Cronulla riots back in 2005.
That was one of the major stuff, the Cronulla riots.
The Cronulla riots back in 2005 was probably the last time we experienced something like that. And I don't even remember that. Like I was 5, 6 years old. I barely remember that. I was like, man, I can't. Yeah, I barely remember that. Like I remember a bit of the news and stuff, but nothing like this, bro. Imagine the kids that are growing up with this now. They're like,
I wanted to pull this up.
When they grow up, they're going to look back at this and they're going to be like, this was our like Cronulla riots. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's
a lot of this stuff I'm against as well.
Protesting, peaceful protesting, fine. Look, even like having too many people is, I don't know. Look, I don't know. COVID guidelines, all that shit. I don't know. But when it turns violent, that's where I'm like, hang on, you're overdoing it now. So like there was a reporter just doing his job, just reporting.
Yeah.
And he got hit with like a bottle of urine first, which is basically piss. And then he got hit with a can of V. Just like, fuck.
The crowd is certainly
I've never seen shit like this
before. They're very passionate.
Bang.
Bro, that's
back of
so
the head.
bad. This guy is just doing his job, yeah? This guy's just doing his job.
I'm totally
minding his own business, just reporting the news. Why the fuck are you throwing... Like, that's just straight...
That's the
second time.
You okay, Paul? I've been grabbed around the neck today. I've had urine tipped on me.
Urine tipped on you.
Now I've had a can of an
energy
drink thrown on me. These apologies for the language from these people. Look, they're passionate. They've had a rough time.
Paul. That's not passion. Exactly right.
That's not passion.
If you're protesting and that's what you're doing, if protesting with violence is your answer, then that's not the right answer. It's definitely not the right answer. It's definitely not going to get your point across stronger. It's just going to make you look like a complete idiot, complete douchebag, complete person who has no regard for human life. Because if you're sitting there protesting and you're violently harming someone...
Bro, this guy's a reporter.
No, but listen to this. Exactly right. This guy's a reporter. And if you're protesting for something that's going to harm your body, but then you're sitting there and harming people.
Exactly. Good point. Yeah.
Where is the common sense there? All right? Where is, as much as I'm pro-choice, where is the common sense of protesting for something that is potentially harming you whilst harming an innocent reporter that is doing nothing more than just doing his job, reporting the news? What does that make you? Honestly, like that's straight up. There's a lot of hypocrisy,
It's crazy, honestly.
If you break down the situation in a lot of ways, there's a lot of hypocrisy. I know I had a long form rant about this.
But it's a crazy time right now.
It's just a crazy time, man.
And I never thought, you know how there's Melbourne, New South Wales, there's states, right? It's becoming like, you know how you have postcode walls?
Yeah.
It's becoming like that on a state scale, where we're looking at Melbourne, fuck yeah, now they're going to be in lockdown, yeah. And now Melbourne people looking at Sydney were like, you guys are in lockdown now, suck shit. But why are we like that? Why are we doing that? Why aren't we?
It just goes back always to the point, and we're just divided. That just goes back to the point. Always divided.
I feel like these lockdowns and this whole COVID thing has brought nothing but segregation and just
100%. That's like there's no other way of putting it. There's no other way of putting it. On another note,
what was the
we
other
talked
note?
a lot about this. We talked a lot about this.
Yeah, we started along with that, but it needed to be said. To be honest, it just
just mental health, bro. Like mental health, I think in order to reduce stress, anxiety, depression, if you're suffering through any sort of form of mental health, we've said this before. We'll say it again. My DMs are open. His DMs are open. The Lebbie Podcast Instagram DMs are open. Just hit us up. Tell us you're not feeling well, bro. We can have a chat.
Listen, as much as I love hearing like yes man kind of comments, like you guys are, this is
that makes my day. That always makes
my day. I love that. But what I love even more is like, damn, this really helped me. I had a terrible day right now. This podcast.
Those are my favorite comments.
I love that.
Those are when there's someone that comments. I hardly get it yet.
Yeah.
But when there's someone that comments, for example, I was having a shit day, but then looking at your TikTok made my day, or your podcast. Your podcast makes my day, or your podcast is something I look forward to, or your YouTube videos are something I look forward to. Hearing that just makes me feel so happy because there's literally, bro, I can make a lot of money doing this, okay?
Yeah.
But I'm not at the moment. Let's face it. The reality is I'm not making... I have a full-time job. He has a full-time job. Yeah. We're working and we're just doing this on the side. The one thing that makes me so happy and the one thing that I can't really replace is just making people's day, like making people happy.
Yeah, like I get a message. So I got a message where it was like, I'm really having... it's pretty boring today. I haven't really had a good day. Can you guys go live?
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, I wish I would love to
honestly, it honestly makes me so like... Firstly, I just feel upset. I feel upset because I just want to do everything in my control to help this person. When someone messages you and says like, I'm going through a lot of shit, or like, man, I've put it before, like I've put something about mental health before, and then someone would message me and go like, man, I don't really have there's someone that's actually messaged me, they don't have the will to live. There's some people that message me like, I don't know what to do anymore, man. This lockdown has stuffed me up. They've stuffed up my job. I don't have work. My business is stuffed up. And then I try everything in my arms. I'm not a psychologist by any means, but I try everything in my hands to help this person. And then they some of them told me like, bro, your videos just help me, and that's what keeps me going. Like, there's not a lot of motivation behind this in terms of money, in terms of fame, because let's face it, we're not making a lot of money out of this. But
100%.
If I can change one person's life, I don't care, bro. Let me get 10 views on this podcast. Let me get whatever views. I don't really care. At the end of the day, views is just a click of a button. It doesn't mean anything.
People get bogged down on that stuff, but
exactly right. But what means the most is when you change someone's life. When you can sit there and go into someone's life and be a part of their life. Like, for example, let's use the podcast as an example. If someone's having a rough day, and then let's say someone's having a rough day during the day on a Thursday, because we post on a Thursday.
Yeah.
And in the back of their mind, that person is like, you know what, I'm having a shit day, but when I go home, I'm going to watch the Lebbie podcast. If there's someone like that, that honestly means more than any money in the world to me, because that means you're having an impact on someone's life.
There is no equivalent money that can amount.
There's nothing that can top that, man.
Because
money,
it's real, right? Because we've all been there. We've all had shit
100%.
days. We've all had days where you're just like, fuck, I don't want to do anything. I'm just miserable, right? I've had a terrible day. But, you see something and that kind of lifts you up. I've had that with other YouTubers as well, where I watch their video, I'm like, damn, they really lift me up.
100%. And that's the thing in the end of the day.
That's real shit.
Like, I want to be able to connect with everyone. Like, I don't want to sit there and be that type of guy that doesn't reply to DMs. Like, I know there's probably some people that say I don't reply, but I try my best. I get a few, you know what I mean? I get quite a few DMs, and I try my best to reply to every single DM, even if it's late, sometimes I reply 3 days late, and I'm like, man, sorry, I just didn't get to see this. And they're like, oh, all good, man, I love your videos and that. Because even whether someone just tells me, I love your videos, or someone sends me a whole paragraph, which has happened, like someone sent me a whole paragraph, and I just read it, and it was so long. And that just makes me feel so happy, because I'm like, I'm having an impact on someone's life. And that was the main reason I started this. I remember the first ever comment I got on TikTok for someone that said, you made my day. Watching your videos makes my day. And I'm like, bro, that just, it's priceless. You can't put a price on it.
DMs are always open. Even if it's just like, I'm struggling, to be honest.
Exactly. In this time of need, there's a lot of things that need to be, like it's hard, man. And recently,
what were you gonna say? Okay,
no, recently, like a bit of off topic here. I put out a post today on Instagram about NFTs. All right, I've been talking a bit about NFTs. Okay, like NFTs. I'm late to the trend. I know I'm late to the trend. I know it's past. It peaked in March, April, whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm always late to every trend. Okay, so I've just been starting researching in it, and obviously there's a lot of money that could be made there. But the thing is, I'm not quite convinced yet about NFTs because it's very risky, right?
It's very new as well.
It's very new, very risky.
Stocks have been for a while, and even crypto.
Stocks has been always around, and
NFT is like something new, which is like uncertainty
that's the
aspect.
thing. NFT is a big, but crypto was there at one stage.
But
Bitcoin was there at one stage. Everyone laughed at people buying Bitcoin.
Isn't NFT where like I've seen cartoons that sell for like fucking 100 grand or something?
Yeah, there's like it could be a cartoon. I saw one of like a monkey today.
Yeah.
There was like a cartoon of a monkey, and then it was like this. If you bought this 4 months ago at $400 and sold now, you could have made 150 grand.
Yeah, I'll pull up some examples.
That is a lot of NFTs.
Is a digital artwork collage. So this is a collage you sold for $69 million.
That's $69 million, but that is a copy.
Yeah,
that's not the actual. You can't have the actual file.
CryptoPunk as well. That sold for 7.58 million.
That sold for 7.58 million. 7.58 million for that.
Bro, if we can't understand that, imagine telling dad right now, a cartoon sold for 7.5
Bro,
million.
the boomers will laugh at us. The boomers will sit there and be
Arab dads will be like, what are you talking about? What do you mean a cartoon
that for
sold?
I could just download and print it. I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that.
That is the first thing that's
what they'll say. Halla, take a photo of me, just as the Lebbie,
Worldwide
in my Darren week.
Oh, wow. World Wide Web source code. That's interesting.
Oh, was that the first?
Source code for the World Wide Web.
Have you seen the first tweet?
Nah. What?
The first ever tweet he sold recently. Look it up. That's it. That's the first ever tweet. Jack Dorsey, the CEO and founder of Twitter. That's his first. That's the actual file.
He sold it for
just setting up my Twitter. That was his first tweet. That was the first tweet. 2006.
Yeah.
First tweet in the history of tweets.
Sold I thought it would have been something funnier, like something more interesting.
No, just setting up my Twitter.
No, but that's the first YouTube video. The first YouTube video was at the zoo or some shit. I remember.
Was that the first ever?
Yeah, the first ever YouTube video.
Yeah.
I remember it was like something interesting. It wasn't just like, hi, YouTube video.
No, but that's the thing. They probably never thought it'd be that big. They're just just setting up my Twitter. That was it.
But the whole purpose of Twitter, like, we went from that tweet, have you seen to where Twitter is now, to like ratio bozo or something?
Oh, yeah, L.
We went from
what about the people that just comment L? Or they reply to a comment L? Bro, and then that gets more likes than the comment.
You ever think this Jack Dorsey guy sits there and goes like, fuck, man. I went from just setting up my Twitter to
and look how he spelled Twitter.
bozo.
TWTTR. Twitter. He's just trying to be hip back in 2006. That's probably how people typed back then.
Yeah, but that's crazy.
CryptoPunk. See, like, I don't know. There's another thing that people are telling me as well, that crypto is probably better to invest in because Ethereum is used. It's a type of cryptocurrency that's used to buy NFTs. And if NFT booms, Ethereum booms. So it's safer to buy an Ethereum because it's not up and down.
So they use Ethereum to buy that shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like what I see a lot with NFTs is I see like rich people or rich YouTubers pumping
That's
it
the
all
thing.
the time.
Look, NFTs, right?
It's more for the rich.
I feel like there's like, for example, there's mad shots of like a basketball player, like LeBron James making his first ever top shot or something. I don't know. And that video, the original video, I'm not saying the copied video, the original video, MP4 file, is sold for like millions.
Wow.
Or like the meme. Remember the meme people? Like the guy that squeezes and you see his veins?
Yeah. There's people that sell their memes. Yeah.
Like Charlie bit my finger. I think the original video sold for like a shit ton of money.
Wow. That's interesting.
NFTs, bro. One day people are going to buy the Lebbie.
The Lebbie TikTok.
The first Lebbie skit. The original file.
Or even like TikToks. You never know.
Or the first Lebbie TikTok. So yeah, man, I might just invest. I don't know if I'm going to invest in NFTs. I don't know. Like I'm still searching, but I'm definitely should invest in crypto. I don't know. I need more advice. Yeah,
I feel like it's more of a rich people thing personally, but
yeah. But you know what they say?
It's interesting.
Money never buys happiness.
That's right. And
but we need some encouragement, I think.
We do need encouragement.
I think as a society right now where we're at, we need encouragement. We need someone to be there to just encourage us, bro. Where's fucking what's his name? Healthy Harold,
bro. That's the last time. Healthy Harold? The last time I actually remember getting encouragement personally about mental health was by a giraffe called Healthy Harold.
Who remembers Healthy Harold? Honestly, Healthy Harold. I reckon he's a top bloke. I wonder what he's doing now. Bro. I wonder what Healthy Harold... Was he the original Healthy Harold? Was he the same giraffe?
I remember it was like you go in some dark van or something. It
was so weird, eh?
And then like Healthy Harold's like, don't smoke.
It was some dodgy... Wait, was someone like...
Yeah, obviously it wasn't an actual...
I thought it was a real giraffe.
It's a real giraffe.
Wasn't that a real giraffe?
Shit.
Was that a real... Was Healthy Harold a real giraffe?
Is that like a Tooth Fairy moment?
No, wasn't that a real giraffe? And then
I
he
hate to break
talks.
it to you.
And then he talks, and then he's like, "Don't do drugs, kids." And then those same kids that came out of that
Yeah.
school are probably doing lines.
No,
off
I remember he used to show you like
Meriton's.
props and shit.
Yeah, and they show you like this kid smoking at like 13.
Yes.
Bro, Healthy Harold was smart, okay? Healthy Harold was smart. But now if he looks at some of the kids that are doing what the shit and vapes are doing now.
Harold, we need you right now. These kids are doing vapes. These kids are watching lives. They're just fucking...
Imagine Healthy Harold watching these people doing lives and vaping and doing lines of toilets and shit.
Harold, bro.
How would Healthy Harold feel, okay? Healthy Harold fucking risked his life.
Bro.
Healthy Harold risked his life for us.
Alright, calm down,
Okay?
calm down.
Healthy Harold wanted us to be better. So why should we break his trust? I think we broke Healthy Harold's trust.
Bro.
He just wanted us to be healthy.
It's
as
so
a giraffe.
weird to me. It's so weird to me that there are kids now that never experienced Healthy Harold.
If you never
Come on,
experienced
bro.
Healthy Harold, I think this new generation doesn't know who Healthy
Like
Harold
what?
is.
You're born in 2007?
Did they stop
What?
it? Did they stop Healthy Harold?
I think so.
Is Healthy Harold still a thing? I don't even know, man. If you're in school
don't
right
know.
now,
Is
let us know if
Healthy
Healthy Harold's still a thing because I miss Healthy Harold and I
It
think we
was a
need his
thing.
advice.
I
I
loved
think
it.
you need Healthy Harold's advice more as you grow up, not in fucking year 5.
Bro, give me Healthy Harold now.
Who's doing drugs and vapes in year 5? Well,
Bro,
probably now,
why
I
don't they
know.
have an app of Healthy Harold?
They should. Healthy Harold should just be a part of your life.
I need him now, honestly, every day.
He just made me
might.
feel at ease, eh? I fucking love
Yeah,
Healthy
that's
Harold.
that's when times were easy. The times were like
you give him a go?
simple. Would you- what? What?
Would you give Healthy Harold a go?
What do you mean, would you give him a go? Are you talking sexually or like what the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Are you fucking retarded?
got
What do you
it.
mean give Healthy Harold
He's a sexy
go?
cat.
It's a fucking giraffe.
Yeah, but it's alright. He's like, he's got a bit of a, you know.
Is this animophilia? What the fuck do you call this?
What the fuck is
I don't know,
animophilia?
is that what you call it?
I don't know. Look, I just think I'm in my feels. Okay, I miss Healthy Harold. That's the thing. I just miss
Listen,
Healthy Harold.
I need advice of him. I wouldn't give him a go, but I need advice from him.
I know. Where are you now, Healthy Harold? Come see the state of New South Wales and Sydney and Melbourne.
Cuz, come see
You
these
know what?
kids.
Maybe Melbourne needs Healthy Harold.
Maybe.
Guys, stop fighting. Is that even how he talks?
It's not, why do you always you somehow
Guys, stop fighting.
somehow whenever you're doing an accent of anything you fucking somehow make it
Guys,
Texas.
I said stop fighting.
He makes it Texas
Don't
American
do drugs,
somehow.
kids. Does he? But he actually talked like it, didn't he? Can you pull up a video?
Oh,
Is there a video of Healthy Harold?
Let me see.
Because I fully forgot, bro. This is back.
Bro,
Well, how long ago we talking? I was in year 5 or
bro
something.
I remember
year
in
4.
year 6. I don't know, maybe they I think they only done it in
Come on, Healthy
primary.
Harold, come on.
They only
Show
done it
us
in
Healthy
primary.
Harold. I think it was only in primary.
Oh,
Is that him? Please tell me that. Oh my god, my childhood. Fucking no. Oh, that's the truck.
bro,
That's the truck. Oh my god,
Was it
bro.
a truck
This
or
is
a
a
van?
throwback,
Was
man.
it a van or a truck?
I don't know if you guys know about Healthy Harold, but this, it's my childhood, man. Healthy Harold was my childhood. Honestly.
Okay, lady, I just want to see Harold.
I just want to see Harold.
Where is he? Where's
Look how
Harold?
dark the room is, though. It's so weird.
I remember it was dark.
Is
It
that the
was weird.
same room? Does everyone experience the same room?
Yeah, they had like props and little
Yeah,
exercises
yeah.
and shit.
Look at that, bro.
But you know
Look,
what?
You know what? Look how young these kids are, yeah?
Yeah.
How the fuck do they need Healthy Harold? How are they going to be doing MDMA and cocaine? They're not going to be doing that shit.
Maybe later down the track.
Yeah, but they're going to forget
But
it.
that wasn't that long ago. That was 2015.
Oh, so probably still doing it.
But that's at Mount.
Show us Healthy Harold. I just want to see him, bro.
Where the fuck is Harold?
Where's Healthy Harold?
Where's Harold? Show me Harold right now, lady. I want to see Harold.
Cause I don't care. Like,
Where's he? Where's he?
was that him?
Is that Harold? Yeah, I think that's him. Wasn't that how he
What
looked?
the fuck? Doesn't he look different? They've changed him, bro.
No, wait.
Is that him?
No, I'm pretty sure that's him, wasn't it?
Are you sure? Maybe my memory's very faded.
Bro, no, he was like that. I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Search him up.
Yeah,
yeah,
wasn't
that's
him. Yeah.
Fucking Healthy Harold, man. I fucking love him.
Bro, it's just her arm. It's just her arm.
No, but you can't tell as a kid.
She was right there. What the
Yeah, but as a kid, you're excited. You're like, fucking, it's Healthy Harold.
Yeah, but hell.
I think I thought it was a real giraffe.
No, but she's right
Wait,
there.
but doesn't he just like squeak?
he doesn't even talk. Why do I remember him talking?
I remember him talking.
This guy.
What the fuck? Bro, my memory of Healthy Harold is completely
No,
different.
I knew he didn't talk, but you took it to a new
I
level.
thought he talked.
You gave him a fucking Texas American accent. You gave him fucking everything, bro.
What?
He just squeaks. What the fuck?
Why do I remember him just saying like, bro, he just squeaks.
Yeah, I remember it was like that. He beat.
Bro, why do I remember he talks?
I just remember a dark van. What the fuck? Did you just kiss him?
Yeah, but what's the point of him then?
Oh, I thought he kissed him.
What? No, but what's the point of him if he's just gonna squeak?
That's Harold. He's healthy. That's the point.
He squeaks. Yeah, but he just squeaks. Hey, now my memory's fucking shit.
You'd rather be squeaking than vaping. Hear me out.
Yeah, but why is he squeaking? Like, what are you gaining from this?
That's what he does.
He just squeaks.
Then he fucks him.
Oh, man.
Harold just got paid 10 grand.
Thanks for watching the Lebbie podcast.
Harold just got paid 10
It's been a pleasure. Like, subscribe.
Oh, you don't want to do a sports segment?
I don't know, but after that, I feel fried. I don't know, because I thought Healthy Harold was a fucking legit guy.
Let's just talk a bit about sports. 2 minutes.
Let's go. All right, fine.
Just for my boy.
I just feel fried after that, Healthy Harold.
I feel fried as well. But anyway.
Squeaked.
He just squeaked. I can't believe that. He never used I knew he never used to talk. But anyway. Going into sports. Look, soccer. Big news, right? Your boy's back.
Who's your boy?
Your boy's back.
Ronaldo.
Your boy.
Your boy Ronaldo.
That's so nostalgic for him because he was like
Man I was a big Man United fan.
He used to watch the games big time when Ronaldo was there. But now
I think he was the main reason I started watching soccer, and then I stopped watching when he left Man United. Then now I'll probably go back to watching soccer because he's in Man United again.
Bro, he's got 3 goals in 2 games.
Fucking freak, bro. Freak of nature.
Listen,
absolute goat.
Listen, Messi, Ronaldo debate, but Messi's in a different league. He hasn't scored a goal yet.
You can't compare him.
Ronaldo's in a different league.
You can't compare
scored 3 goals. Look, you can say it's a tap-in, right? But he's in...
I don't think it's a tap-in.
Positioning.
Tap,
he's there.
tap in.
He's there. It's not just about tapping it in. It's the fact that he's there. He's there all the time.
Bro, freak of nature. First game back, scores 2 goals like it's nothing. The bloke is 36 years old, bro. At 36 years old, Zidane was retiring. Ronaldo was retired, the fat one. Who else? Who else? Who else?
Ronaldo the fat one.
Kaká was playing in some unknown team.
Yeah.
Who was doing... Didier Drogba, where the fuck is he now?
Don't fuck with Drogba. Don't
Alright,
Didier Drogba's
a different story. Didier Drogba's a
hardcore
different
Chelsea
story.
fan here. Drogba.
Alright,
you don't
move
mess
on
with
to
him.
UFC.
Anyway.
Volkanovski, this is going to be a big event, bro. I am so keen for this event.
Volkanovski is back.
This UFC 266, okay?
He's fighting...
if you don't watch UFC 266, we might even do a live reaction. I don't know. We'll see.
I wouldn't mind... Oh, we'll do a live while it's on?
Yeah.
But
we can't show it.
Yeah, just show our reaction. Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, he's fighting Brian Ortega, which is a pretty good opponent.
Which has been hyped because they obviously done the Ultimate Fighter together, and I think I've got Volkanovski for the win. I don't know who you've got.
I've got Volkanovski. It's a tough fight though.
Who have you got? Nick Diaz or
Bro,
Robbie?
I have to go Nick Diaz. I love Nick Diaz.
I think Robbie Lawler's
Nick
pretty
Diaz's
tough,
style was so good, and he won the first time. He knocked
How
out.
long has it Nick Diaz fought?
Bro, the last time he fought,
2000
fight. What was his last fight? Fucking...
I can't even remember. It was that long ago.
Was it GSP, his last fight?
Look at his last fight.
I think it was GSP.
Bro, it's Nick Diaz. It's Nick Diaz, not Nate Diaz. It's Nick Diaz.
His last fight.
2015 was his last fight.
Silva.
Anderson Silva, he lost. Oh, no, draw.
Yeah, there was a GSP one. Yeah, that's right. Then the draw.
And then why did he stop? Was it because he got caught?
Oh, he got overturned to a draw. Because I swear Anderson Silva won.
Why? Because it was a no contest?
Tripping out
I don't know.
Anyway. But yeah.
So it's been 6 years. 6 years he hasn't fought. Wow, man. That is crazy.
It's been before Trump was president.
Yeah.
Since Nick Diaz fought.
Yeah. 2015. Wow, man.
But that's gonna be nostalgic, honestly, seeing Nick Diaz back.
Hang on. When was his last fight in 2015?
2015.
What was the date? Bro, it was early 2015.
Yeah, it was February.
Yeah, it was early 2015.
It's been a while, honestly. But I'm rooting for my boy Nick. It's just going to be
I love Nick Diaz, bro. I love both the Diaz brothers. I think Nate Diaz is a fucking goat. Not a goat.
Goat?
Not a goat. Not a goat, but he's like... I think I just saw the word goat. But like, I think he's just tough. He's just tough as nails, bro.
He's a
that
durable
guy, like, you punch him the fuck out and he'll just...
He's a durable guy.
He'll take it on the chin.
He'll take it on the chin. He's a durable guy. He can take a fucking baseball bat to the head.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me otherwise.
Anyway, yeah, boxing, man. Like, I think... yeah,
boxing's your shit now, eh?
It's my shit.
Apparently you're boxing now.
You can bounce. I'll take from here. What does he say?
Nate, you
can bounce. Take a coffee break. And by coffee break, I mean bring me my coffee. That was the worst McGregor accent you ever heard in your life.
Take a coffee break, Nate.
Take a coffee break, Nate. And by coffee break, I mean bring me my coffee.
Bring me my coffee.
Nate can only count to 5.
No, I don't give a fuck.
Man, I don't give a fuck. What is this, the money fucking show? Is this the money show? I don't give a fuck.
Bro,
That's how Nate Diaz talks.
why did that reporter ask? I still don't know to this day. Why
Can we
did
get a count to 5 from both of you, man?
Why?
Why do you want him to count to 5?
Like, imagine we got fucking Conor McGregor. We'll tell him we'll count to 10.
One.
Why the fuck would he do that?
Was he actually going to sit there and count? 1, 2,
Imagine he sat there
3,
counting.
4, 5. Why would he count though?
6.
Or can you bring it up, please? Oh, I just want to show it because they probably don't know what we're talking about.
That is funny. Imagine he sat there.
Can you actually bring that up?
Wait,
Oh, bro, this is so funny. Like, I wish you guys know because you probably don't know what we're talking about. Unless you're a big UFC fan, you won't know what we're talking about. But there's this reporter that told them to count to 5. I don't know why.
So funny. Imagine he sat there counting.
He goes, Nate can only count to 5. Imagine he actually sat there and count. 1,
There
2,
is
3.
no way. You know Nate Diaz. There is no way he was going to sit
But I
there
gotta say,
counting.
McGregor won every press conference he's ever been on.
100%, bro. Oh, fuck. No. When did she ask him?
I don't know him shit.
Oh, I think she asked him towards the end.
Nah, because he gets off. He's like, I don't give a fuck. He doesn't want to be there, you can tell.
When the fuck did she ask
I
him?
don't know.
No! Where did she tell him count to 5?
Bro. He just walks off. I'm trying to find it. Wait. Is this it? Bro, it's 7 minutes. No. Wait. Is that? No, that's not.
No, that's a different one. They're wearing the same thing.
They're wearing the same shit. What the fuck?
I don't give a
Was
shit.
that like within the same... Oh, wait. See you.
Hey, Connor, Nate, it's Jane Wells with CNBC. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
I'm going to talk about...
Hang on. I
because
think she
we are
says-
the business network and the business of the UFC and all that
I'll take
sort of
over
stuff.
from here, Nate. You can bounce.
Take a coffee break, Nate.
take a
By
coffee,
coffee
break.
break.
By
Nate.
coffee break.
And by coffee break, I mean bring me my coffee.
No!
She's
They
so
want you to
flirty
give
with
us a
him, man.
quick
It's
count
just...
to 10, both of you gentlemen, if you don't mind, just if you wouldn't mind counting to 10.
Nate can only count to 5. Cheers.
What the fuck? No.
What did she ask?
Count to 10.
Nate can only count to 5. Cheers.
Oh, wait. What did he say? 10.
Show me.
Nate just looks and goes, 10.
Cheers.
Why did he say that?
No, because it's as if he can count to 10. It's like 10.
10. But why did she ask him to count to 10? I just want to know.
I just want
Anyway,
to know.
we've been going on that for too long. But
yeah.
yeah, I think we'll wrap it up now. I think we're pretty fried after
Are
this
you prepared
podcast.
for what we do, Ori?
I'm prepared. Just prepared. Anyway, stay tuned for this diss track. Yeah, just stay tuned. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to come out with some fire. I don't care. We've doubted ourselves before. Everyone's doubted us. We always come back fucking strong. So tell me now. Anyway,
Okay, calm down.
Peace. Bye. Bang.